So we've been hired for an organization to look at unemployment data. So we're going to first connect to the data source, new data source. We know it's an Excel file, and it is long-term unemployment statistics. Okay, when we bring it up, we're looking at sheet 1, and we're actually see the fields age, gender, period, unemployment. And here's the metadata. Awesome. We're going to click on sheet 1. And first thing we're going to think about is, okay, we have a number of different fields here that we're interested in. Age, gender, period, and unemployment. So those are all very important. So it makes it a little complicated. So we're thinking about what are the two major things that we want to break out before we get into the specifics. Definitely one is the independent variable that will be on the x-axis, period. So we're going to bring period into columns. And the other is the unemployment statistics. We'll double click on that. And I am just going to pull that into rows. Okay. So we're looking at years 2005 through 2015, and we have a linear graph. Very good start. Okay. So we're thinking about, we need to break this out into age groups. So how can we break it out into age groups? Let's think about this. Let's take a look at different age categories. Okay, so it's giving us the individual graphs of the different age categories, but this is really rather hard to read, to be able to distinguish between the unemployment values for each. So let's try a stacked area chart. That's much better. It's much easier to read. I'm going to clean up those colors a little bit, make them a little more vibrant. There we go. Okay, so 2005 through 2015. This is a very good start. Only thing is, right now I'd like more detail in regards to the period. So how can we bring in more detail? We're going to go up to year, and notice that we have two separate groups. We have year, quarter, month, day, and year, quarter, month, day. The ones on the top, these are aggregated amounts. These are the values for years, the values for all quarters, the values for all months, and the values for all days. These are the individual. So the individual years, the individual quarters, the individual months broken out. So we want to break those out. So we're going to click on month. That's much better. We have much more information in regards to the peaks and the troughs within this period. Much better. There's only one other bit of information that we're missing here. We don't know what is the difference between the genders. This is completely aggregated. So we're going to pull in gender. How are we going to do that? So we'll pull gender into the column. Try that again. There we go. Okay, that's awesome. Now we can immediately see that the timing for the different peaks is actually different for the males and females. For the men, the top period was April in 2010, and for the women, we have July of 2010 and we have August of 2011. So quite a difference in the shape and the peak periods. One other thing I might want to do is I might want to pull the age groups. I might want to identify them using a label. So let's try that. There we go. We're not getting the labels up here because they can't fit, but this was We did this in a matter of minutes, and it's giving us information about a fairly detailed long period, 2005 through 2015. We have 7 periods, and we're really looking at a lot of information. This is awesome.